What's up, everybody? Joe White here, rolling through Virginia here on Interstate 77. And if you hear beeping in the background, that's because my truck is wanting to go ape shit. Done put it in the shop twice in the last 2 weeks, and they still can't fix it. So fuck it. Haven't done a video in a while because I've kind of, to tell you the truth, I haven't really had much to say. I got to go see Avengers Endgame, went 3 times. It is an awesome movie. If you have not seen it, I recommend you go see it. It's just beautifully done. I laughed, I cried, I got pissed. The one thing that pissed me off was the fact that they, and there's spoilers here, so if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. The only thing that pissed me off is they killed off the modern day Thanos and went back and had to deal with past Thanos. That's the only thing that kind of pissed me off. Other than that, though, very awesome, very good. That last hour will, man, it will make you squeal like a little girl, I swear. Got to, I have not watched wrestling at all. I did not even watch the Superstar Shakeup. I read it online. And it kind of breaks my heart, the fact that I cannot watch Raw or SmackDown anymore. Because my son still watches. And my son still likes wrestling. And he wonders why, you know, Daddy, why aren't you watching Raw? Why don't you want to watch SmackDown? And it's hard for me to explain to him why I can't watch anymore. But they've really just screwed the pooch, man. And I said it. I was like, WrestleMania's going to come. You're going to have some boring, meaningless matches. And they're going to go right back into the shitter. Hell, they were in the shitter before WrestleMania. And 2 weeks ago, they did the lowest rating ever for a show that was not on a holiday and not up against Monday Night Football. It's fucking horrible. Apparently, Triple H liked the tweet that was bashing WWE, and he quickly removed the like. But it's screen captured out there. It's out there. He liked it. I just don't know what they can do. And AEW, I'll believe it when I see it. I can't really sit there and say, yes, very good, very good. It's, you know, I can't, and I have a feeling that Double or Nothing is going to be just like another indie show. Hey, look at us, we can do all the flippity floppity flu and the suck it and the too sweet me, and we can do anything we want to. Go out there and do 50 big spots and 20 fucking super kicks, and the fanboys will just eat that shit up. Because it's true. And you guys will. No matter what they do. It's at the point now where the Young Bucks could go out there and kill puppies in the middle of the ring. And you guys would clap and cheer and too sweet for them killing the puppies. So I'm curious to see. To me, I looked at the card. Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega is the only match I'm really interested in. All these other matches, you gotta watch a YouTube series for the build. It's not my thing. Sorry. They need to go ahead and announce the TV deal, I think, at Double or Nothing. I'm not going to be ordering the pay-per-view because I'm going to be on the road. So there you go with that. They're not going to get my money. Not until they prove themselves a little bit more. Sorry. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to spend. And one of the cable systems has it listed for $59.99. $60 for that? Are you fucking kidding me? $60. I could go out and buy a brand new video game and play it over and over and over again for $60. I'm just, that baffles me, man. $59.99 for the 50 super kicks and the 80 V triggers and the fucking announcers yelling and screaming over something so simplistic. You know, yeah, they got Jim Ross, but man, he's going to have to bring it, because every time Jim Ross, I mean, people hated his commentary in New Japan. Nobody liked it. And when he tried to do a couple of shows live, he screwed the pooch and had to have, you know, people's faces on a piece of paper so he could match the names to the faces, and he was getting people's names. And I love Jim Ross. Don't get me wrong. I love Jim Ross. But he's, like he said, he's going to have to bring his A game. And he's going to have to fucking... He's going to have to bring it. He can't... There's no room for error on this. So I just don't... I don't know what, you know... And here's another thing. If Conrad Thompson, you know, Conrad Thompson says, oh, I'm not employed by them and blah, blah, blah. Dude, they've paid you money to do their little press conferences. You're on their payroll. You're working for them. God damn. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I'm not a skinny guy by any means. I've actually lost weight within the last 6 months. I'm actually down a waist size, if you can believe that. But if I ever got that fucking big, you better just not feed me for the rest of my fucking life, because it'll take me that long to eat myself. That dude, I'm sorry, there's no excuse for being that fat. Go get a surgery. Go do something. You can't be healthy. Anyway. Oh no, Joe's fat shaming again. So, I just don't get the appeal of him. Sorry, I'm passing by a rest area, and they have the truck spaces closed off for some reason. How about shutting off the four-wheelers? God damn it. Anyway, I just really, you know, AEW's got to do something really big. They got to announce this TV deal. It's not just about putting on a good match. 5-star matches don't mean shit to me. They don't. If you can't tell a good story and keep me wanting to tune in, then you've lost me. And 50 super kicks and 80 V triggers and people getting dumped on their fucking neck just doesn't do it for me. Yes, it's pro wrestling. Yes, I like hard-hitting action. But I also like a little bit of story mixed in. And I'm not talking about grabbing dicks and, you know, hanging out with the gang at TGI Fridays in Japan. That just doesn't appeal to me. Again, it's like a bunch of kids up in the treehouse sneaking their daddy's Playboys. It's too sophomoric. You need to have a little bit of seriousness in there. The Cody versus Goldust match intrigues me, because sometimes, especially in the latter part of his WWE run, Goldust was working circles around everybody, and I truly think that Goldust can work circles around Cody if given the opportunity. The WWE situation, the fucking old man has finally lost it. It's time for him to just bow out gracefully, maybe even dare. I mean, you know, when you're sitting here going, okay, Vince, it's time to buy the farm. Somebody haul the bitch off in a straitjacket. It's, you know, I've said it before. He's not going to retire. It's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. People are going, maybe when he has to tune into the XFL, it'll fucking get better. No, it won't. It'll get worse.
Continue straight onto I-77 tunnel.
So, I just think that, you know, I've always said, and again, I'm not trying to wish death on anybody, but the business ain't going to get better till the old man croaks. And once the old man croaks, who knows if it'll even get any better then, because Linda McMahon will inherit the company if she outlives the old man. Linda McMahon will take over. But can she take over since she's a part of Trump's cabinet, which actually she's not even part of Trump's cabinet anymore. She's on some committee, I think. So that leaves you to the point of, you know, it then goes to Shane and Stephanie. And who do you think they learned from? Especially Stephanie. Who do you think she learned all her shit from? Her dad. So we're going to see more of the same. Because that's the only way she knows is Vince's crazy logic. And people can say, oh, well, Triple H. At the end of the day, Triple H doesn't own anything. Stephanie does. Who wears the pants in that relationship, folks? Come on. Use your head. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I've said my piece about the whole AEW thing, about the WWE thing, and the wild card rule. Oh my God. Vince can't even fucking say it right in the ring. He's making the shit up as he goes along. Literally. That's not a gimmick. I truly believe that Vince went out there, made it up as he went along, and as he's doing it, the writers are probably in the back going, what the fuck do we do now? Along with the wrestlers. So, I just, you know, wild card. Come on. The old man has lost it. It's time to, you know, just somebody just take him out, you know. Remember the episode of there was a TV show called The Dinosaurs. Brilliantly done show. And one of the episodes was about how when a dinosaur reaches a certain age, they take them up to the top of the cliff and throw them into the tar pits, which essentially kills them. It's time for Vince McMahon to go into the tar pits. It's time to wheel him up, put him in a wheelchair, sedate him, wheel him up to the top of a cliff, and throw him off. It's just that time. Remember, folks, if you see a big rig on the road, give us plenty of room. Do not tailgate us. If you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you. And we'll see you down the road.